Residents in Taraba State struggling to salvage what's left of their properties after the flood disaster that hit many parts of the state. Large expanses of farmlands have been washed away by the flood, leaving farmers with huge losses. According to the 2022 national flood data for Taraba State, 57 persons lost their lives. Over 142,000 people were affected, with over 6,000 others displaced in the state. However, respite seems to be coming the way of the state as the Northeast Development Commission is visiting Governor Darius Ishaku with food items, which the managing director of the commission says comprise 34,000 food and non-food items, as he also discloses plans of interventions by the commission in Taraba State.
We're going to do some projects here in Taraba. We talk about housing, mega schools, ICTs, and some facilities in health and education institutions, both states and federal.
Appreciative of the gesture, yet concerned about the impact of the flood, Governor Darius Ishaku speaks on the plights of residents in the state, particularly that of the farmers.
This is the worst flood we have witnessed in recent times. Just yesterday, I can't remember who was telling me that somebody was threatening to commit suicide because he sank more than 40 million on his rice farm, and that rice farm has perished. And this is just one person's story. That if you actually visit the site, you will indeed notice that there is a sorry story to tell in Taraba State and in other states of the country. We had sent some relief materials earlier on, but this will help us to boost our assistance to the victims.
Outside the executive chamber, a symbolic handing over of the items is done, which includes 10,000 bags of rice, 5,000 pieces of blanket, 5,000 pieces of mat, 3,000 gallons of vegetable oil, among several others.